Hi guys, this is the Quizizz word problems that everybody seems to be having so much trouble setting up. So I'm going to try and write on the screen and set up some of these questions for you. I'm not going to necessarily pick the answer, but I'd like to explain how you set them up. So it says Jim paid a gym membership fee of $50. Oh, hang on. I'll take my picture of it and so that I can write on it. There, now it should give me a picture. Okay, so it says Jim paid a gym membership fee of $50. So there's his membership fee. That is an initial starting point or an initial fee. And then it says plus $20 each month or per month. So this is 50 plus $20 each month. And this is going to be the cost of the gym, based on how many months he pays for. C of M is the way we would write it formally. But in this case, they said that the amount of cost that he spent was $290. So there's the equation. This next one, it says Scott works on cars. He charges $35 for each car. That is the rate of the cost plus $7 per hour. Now, the number of, it says write an equation if Kyle's car bill was $63. Well, this is sort of it's a little bit confusing because the $35 is the car charge, and then he charges $7 per hour. What I'm assuming is that the X's are the hours. So it's going to be $35 plus $7 for the hours. And this is the cost of working on a car based on the number of hours. Hopefully they got their answer right. So I'm going to go and get rid of this and go to the next few questions. I'm going to do question number 3, 4. Can I get 5 in there as well? Yeah, I can get 5 in there as well. So I'm going to do these 3. Come on. Here we go. So what it does is it takes a picture of it so I can write on it. A bag of candy is shared equally among 4 friends. Each friend gave away 7 pieces of candy. They each ended up with 8 pieces of candy. Write an equation to find out how much candy was in the bag in the beginning. So it says that they shared it equally among 4 friends, and each friend gave away 7, and they each ended up with 8 pieces of candy. And so they took a bag of candy. They divided it equally among 4 friends. They shared it with, each friend gave away 7 pieces of candy. So C divided by 4 was the amount of candy each person got from the sharing. And they gave away, which is subtracted 7 pieces from their share. And each person ended up with 8. So again, that one's a little bit hard to interpret, but there it is. Hopefully that one's there. A computer printer can print 10 pages each minute. There were already 35 pages in the tray. So the printer is going to have 35 pages in the tray plus 10 pages every minute that it's running. And it says the total pages printed was 115. This is a little bit ambiguous. I would say they could be very much more precise in their language on the questions, but there you have it. This next one says Jared made $60 mowing lawns over the summer. If he spent $39 buying new lawnmower blades, how many $7 games did he buy with the money he had left? So he has $60 and he spent $39 buying lawnmower blades. And they want to know how many $7 games could he buy with the money he had left. So the money he had left is 60 minus 39, which is $21 left after he bought the lawnmower blades. How many $7 games can he buy with $21? So $7 games can he buy with the money he has left? And again, hopefully that answer is there. They may have set it up slightly different, but I'm assuming that that's probably the way they set that one up. All right. Get rid of this. And I'll go to the next three. Oh, they just ask you to solve it, so you'll have to solve that one. Okay, so this one, looks like I can get all of them in there. I'm gonna get these three and then just two more. We're almost done. Which equation would describe 2 times a number? 2 times a number is one we don't know, plus 5 is equal to 15. Notice I'm just writing what it says. Terry had his car repaired at Ace Auto. He was charged $50 per hour of labor plus $150 for parts. Man, that is a cheap mechanic shop. Most mechanic shop charges over $100 an hour. So he was charged $50 for each hour plus $150 for parts. Must have been a pretty small, easy part. If his total repair bill for repairs before tax was, notice was is a form of is equal to $375. That is a really cheap repair. Mine that I just got done was a little over $100 per hour, and my part was around $150. So I ended up spending about $800. This last one. Penelope is going to the carnival to ride the rides. It costs $20 to get into the carnival. So it costs $20 to get in, and tickets cost 50 cents each. I'm going to say 50 cents times the number of tickets. Write an equation that represents the scenario if she spent $35 in all. So there you have it. All I'm doing is writing what it says they're doing. So we have one more. Let's take a look. Get rid of this. Go back to the quiz, and we'll look at the last two. This is questions 9 and 10. Natalie is a softball coach. She was pitching a private lesson with Casey. Casey's mom pays Natalie $11 per hour plus a $6 tip. $11 per hour plus $6 to start, or a $6 flat fee. Write an equation that represents this scenario if the total cost was $39. And there's the equation. It looks like they wrote it the other way. The sum of 3 consecutive integers is 48. What is the first integer? So when you write consecutive integers, we always write x, right? That's our first integer. Now, if I know what they are, say 15, 16, and 17, there's 3 consecutive integers. They might be 7, 8, and 9. Those are 3 consecutive integers. But if we don't know what the first one is, say x, then the next one has to be x plus 1. And the next one has to be one more than x plus 1, which is x plus 2. So there's our 3 integers, and we add them together, and we get a total of 48. Now, they didn't use x, they used n, but it's the same idea. And this is a very important problem that you were supposed to have already done. By the way, 03 for my Excel, hint, hint, hint. We also did a bunch of those questions in class. So hopefully you can get it right and set these up. That's going to be it for that one.